Hey everyone, either welcome back or welcome to my channel, and in today's video, it's time for our August update. So, before I get too far into the video, time for the intro. Hey everyone, my name is Ashley Stewart. So, 2018 was actually a pretty hard year for me, but it was also a pretty good year too. So, I completed my bachelor's degree in biochemistry, but at the same time, I was also diagnosed with a rare condition called idiopathic intracranial hypertension, or IIH. Some of you may also know this by its older name called pseudotumor cerebri. So, if you're curious to learn more about what it's like to live with this rare condition, then I encourage you to watch on. Don't forget to subscribe, and I upload new content every Monday and Thursday afternoon. It's the end of another month, and that means it's time for me to give you guys an update on how I'm doing with my IIH. So, I first want to apologize for the quality of the lighting in this video. I like to use the natural lighting from outside, but it is actually really cloudy today and I'm having to use artificial lighting, so please bear with me on that. Unfortunately, it's not a very nice day outside. And also, if I sound a little bit stuffed up, it's the middle of allergy season for me, so just bear with me on that. Between the weather and allergies, I'm actually not feeling that good. Again, I am not out on the trails because I am currently trying to get back onto walking after being on crutches for, it was a total of 7 weeks. I'll get into my injury in a little bit on how I'm doing with that and my emotions with being on crutches and not being able to get out a lot, because it did play upon my emotions quite a bit. First of all, with my IIH, with my symptoms, they've actually been acting up a little bit in the past couple of weeks, but overall they've been quite good actually. I haven't had very many headaches, and when I have been having headaches, my headache helmet has been helping. If you're confused as to why I've never mentioned my headache helmet before, make sure you check out the last video that I uploaded before this one. As for an update, I do have an update from the neurologist, and it was a very good appointment. Consider we actually almost spent more time talking about my ankle though than my IIH. My neurologist never really did elaborate on why he was asking me a lot of questions, but I'm sure there was a reason behind that. At the appointment, we basically went through again about IIH medications and migraine medications, and he's decided to try me on furosemide, which the brand name of that is Lasix. This is basically like a water pill, and it's not a very high dose of this medication, so I don't know really what to expect from it. They're only trying it for a month for now. The neurologist did actually bring up going back on the Topiramate for me, and there's no way that's happening. You guys can check out my video on why I would never agree to go back on the Topiramate. I was so not myself on that medication. I've never had that bad of an experience with a medication before, and I know I didn't give it a lot of time to get used to the side effects, but I'm not putting myself through what I had to go through for the first month on the Topiramate again. It was kind of frustrating, but I can see the point of thinking about going on the Topiramate. It is the next best option for helping with the symptoms, but I was honestly really surprised that we didn't start lowering my acetazolamide to see if my eyes would get worse again. Now, I don't see my ophthalmologist until actually February of next year, so February of 2020. Very long time from now, but it'll be here before we know it. And so I don't know if we're gonna wait until closer to that point in time to try and come off the medication just in case it does affect the eyes. I have no idea. So like I said in my last update, it would be up to my neurologist on whether they drop the dosaging or not, and they've decided to keep it the same for now. Still no weight loss update. I should be able to give one hopefully in the next month. Food is actually quite heavy, so I think if anything, I probably gained a little bit of muscle. I wouldn't be surprised to see if I've gained a little bit of weight. Where I am right now with the injury is I'm starting to get back walking again. So I started out using both of my crutches to help me just get the motion of walking back. Because honestly, like when you don't walk for almost 2 months, you get so used to not walking. And plus, I've had to slowly put weight back on my foot, as I was told by my orthopedic surgeon. I've been following the instructions I was given when I seen the orthopedic surgeon the last time, and he said basically go until your ankle starts to hurt. I have been off of not being allowed to put my weight back on my foot for about a week now as of filming this, and I'm just getting to the point where I'm feeling like I'm needing to push it or I'm never going to get anywhere. Now, I am having a bit of progress every day, even with the way I was doing it before, but I remember it being very uncomfortable the last time I had to learn how to walk again after I broke my ankle when I was 15. I do remember that. I just don't remember exactly how I did it. So there was quite a bit of pain, and honestly, I think I used one crutch for support for probably 2 to 3 weeks after after I was off of no weight on it. It was a long time, I do remember that. I was walking around the school for quite a long time with support before it got better. So, where I am right now is I've actually just transitioned onto using one crutch for support again. This has happened actually within the last couple of days. I've been pushing a little bit for about the past 3 or 4 days. If you've been paying attention to my Instagram, I actually made a post on my story. I will put it into my broken ankle highlights so that it gets on there. But I put it in my story that I had successfully taken a step basically with one crutch. Now, this is huge, even getting one hand back, because I no longer have to completely rely on people to grab me things. I'm really, really happy. Actually, I was able to carry my water bottle around and my phone actually this morning, so that was kind of nice in a way. The next step will be taking away the crutches completely. I'm to stay in the boot until I get completely walking on it okay. So I was told when I had this injury happen that I'd probably be using crutches for support until the middle of September, and it's probably gonna be fairly accurate for that. So I have been pushing it a little bit because I've been dealing with this for over 2 months now, and I'm basically frustrated with the fact that I am losing my summer to not being able to do anything. I'm basically stuck in one place during the day, and I'm not able to carry anything when I am using both of my crutches. So that's another important thing to keep in mind, that as much as I've been trying to stay positive, I have been struggling emotionally with the fact that I've been missing out on my summer again. So last summer, I was dealing with the diagnosis process of dealing with diagnosing IIH, and that basically started in the middle of July and didn't end until the start of September. So I feel like I lost my summer basically to finally figuring out what was wrong with me. Now, I'm thankful that they did find out what was wrong with me, but sad that I lost another summer basically, because I was just starting to feel good when this injury happened. It's been a very frustrating few months basically since I think the end of April again, and this is why I've been doing the meditation so frequently. This is why I've been leaning on my coping techniques as much as I have. If you guys have anything you would like to add to the comments down below, feel free to do so. But as for now, that's it for today. Bye, everyone.